Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. It's that van guy again with another weekly video. Today's video is going to be my store finds and mail deliveries video for the week. Didn't get a whole lot of stuff in the mail. Got a few items from eBay. One item that was a local trade and from a guy in my Diecast club. And then I got quite a few items from SC Diecast. This last weekend was actually our Diecast Club's monthly buy-sell trade event. But I got so much stuff that I can't fit it all into one video. So some of the stuff is going to be stuff that I got from SC Diecast, which is a diecast dealer in my area that also comes to our events. Here's a little info on them. They sell on Facebook, they sell on Amazon, they sell on eBay. So a little info on them. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I didn't get any of this stuff for free. I paid for everything. But they always give me great deals and great customer service, so I highly recommend them. And they have a physical brick and mortar store in Wisconsin, which is a smaller store, but it's wall-to-wall diecast. That's all they sell. Floor-to-ceiling, wall-to-wall diecast, as far as you can see. So very cool. But yeah, we're going to be opening everything in this video, or everything in the shot. I got so much stuff it doesn't all fit into the frame. The only thing that we're not going to open is I was lucky enough to score a second one of these from eBay. If you watch my videos, I just opened one of these recently. I think it was in a Free It Friday video. And I happened to stumble across a second one. I've been looking for these 50th scale 70 Dodge A100 vans from the Hot Wheels Custom Classics line for like 2 years. And I could never find any of the ones that I don't have. They're fairly rare. So I did finally find one after 2 years of searching, and I opened it in a previous video, and then just like a couple weeks later, like a week later, I found a second one and bid on it and won. And this one I got a lot cheaper than the original one I bought. So I kind of like some of the things that I really love or that are rare. I kind of like to have one loose in my display case and then another one to keep carded. So this is going to be stay carded, and it's going to be hung on my wall. So that one with some of the other carded versions of these custom classics that I have. So that one we're not going to be open, but pretty much everything else in the video today we're going to be opening. I'll just give you a quick flyby on all the stuff that's carded, and then I'll readjust the camera and we can check everything out in detail and we'll rip it all. Here's a brand new Mystery Machine from Hot Wheels Premium set. Pretty much exactly the same as previous Mystery Machine, just a different wheel combo, and it doesn't have like the Scooby-Doo busting out of the side. Other than that, it's pretty much exactly the same as a previous release. So there's that, and then part of that same series or release is this new Punisher van in blue. It's kind of like a satin blue. They had a black one when it first came out, and now they recolored it in blue. So this is the blue version. Had to grab one of those. This is from the Hot Wheels Car Culture Desert Rally. I really dig these Dodge vans, or I mean these Dodge trucks. This is a 1980 Dodge Macho Power Wagon, and it's got real riders on it. Looked like a really cool desert racer truck, and I do have some Dodge trucks that I collect. So I wanted to get that one. I didn't need the whole set. Here's some of the other cars from the set, or trucks. But I just wanted the Dodge truck, and the 88 Jeep Grand Wagoneer looked pretty cool too. So I picked up one of those, also with big knobby rear rider tires on it. So we're going to be opening those two. One trade I got from a local guy in my club Austin AJ. He wasn't able to make it to this month's club meet. So we met up earlier, and I told him that I collect these Dodge Magnums from Matchbox, and I didn't have this super fast 40th anniversary version in white, and he recently found one, and he was willing to trade it for some other stuff. So I got that from him. We'll be checking that out. I also got a couple loose vans from one of my favorite eBay sellers. I recently, if you watch my channel, I recently did a variations video on this Corgi casting hot rod custom van, and I bought a lot from her, and she found a few more that after she sent the lot out, she found a couple more. So she sent these to me at no charge, which is pretty awesome. So these were like a freebie. So we'll be checking those two out in detail. Also, I got this, let's see if I can grab these without knocking them all down. I got this M2 model kit, kind of a starch key and hutch style paint job on the 65 Ford Econoline van. And I already tore it open because I needed the screwdriver for something else. So, and I knew I was going to open it. I got a couple of these actually, a couple other van collector friends that don't get much. They wanted this as well, so I pre-ordered a few, and I have those for them, but this is mine. And we're going to be opening that. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it together in the video. Probably not. I might just cut to it completed. I'm not sure about that yet, because that'll take a while, and I don't want it to be an hour-long video. Then I got from SC Diecast, I got these two Ram Chargers. Big Dodge Ram Charger or Plymouth Trail Duster fan. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This is All-Terrain Series 8, it looks like. Very cool version, and this is like a lifted version. It's got more of a lifted chassis. If you notice this one here, it's a little bit lower, and we'll check that out in more detail when I open these two up. 77 Dodge Ram Charger, and this one actually has like a plow on the front. So, and this is Blue Collar Series 6. So those are two fairly new releases, and I have a nice little Ram Charger collection from Greenlight, so we'll take a quick look at that in the video today. And then last but not least, I got this cool thing, and I know it's what you're thinking, it's not a van. But this is an M2 Colonel Square Body and release, and it's just really cool. It's a 73 Chevy Cheyenne Super 10, and it's a super custom truck. It's got giant meats on the back, and it's like got no hood. It's like I got a turbocharged engine, like really built and stuff, and it's lowered. Just looks like it's a really crazy custom. So wanted to get one of these just for giggles. I probably won't be taking it out of the package. We will open it, but I probably won't be displaying it loose. I'll probably keep it in the original little display case. So those are all the things that we're going to check out today, so stay tuned. I'll get the turntable and we'll start ripping. Okay, we'll start off with some of this loose stuff. Make it easy. Here's it says Void Van Toy Convention Race Winner. I think the Council of Councils national event for the Van Nationals. I think, not really sure because I've never been. I'm planning on going hopefully this winter. Every winter, the Van Nationals board has what they call a Council of Councils get together, which is kind of like a national van event to plan the next nationals and just to get together and party during the winter, I believe. It's like a van show without vans, basically, held at a big hotel. And I believe part of that, every year, there's a little van toy convention as part of that. And they do downhill racing and stuff, so I think this is from that. from not sure what year, but it says Van Toy Convention Race Winner. So this might be like the trophy for some gravity racing. And it looks like Toronto 1997 is when it was done. So this is kind of like a convention custom. I'm not really sure if it's a trophy or what, but this is one I didn't have. Very cool. And the eBay seller that I bought the lot from of these recently found a couple extra and sent it along to me at no charge. So that was really cool. And then I also got this one from her at no charge. This is a second one that she found that was probably some sort of a promo custom or something like that. It looks like it was originally a number 15 race van, and then they painted the rest of the van white and put the logos on it, the Fred's Frames and Woodworks info. So that's another one that I didn't have. Probably some sort of a custom or promo piece that he had in his collection, the seller. And she just sent that off to me as a freebie. So those are really cool. Here's that Matchbox Superfast 40th anniversary Dodge Magnum. And really cool version, one I didn't have. So let's open up the box and take a look at the actual Dodge Magnum. I have quite a collection of these because I actually own one. Dodge Magnum RT. So we'll check out this Matchbox 40th anniversary. Probably not going to keep this little box, but I might just set it aside for now. Very cool Dodge Magnum RT from Matchbox, one I didn't have. So add that to the collection. Black wheels, very detailed piece. A lot of detail on it, like headlight detail. Got graphics on the hood and the sides, light bar on top. Looks like it's got a little Dodge emblem on the crosshairs in the front and the grille. So I think it has taillights too. License plate, Dodge logo on the back. So very cool piece, one I didn't have. Alright, now we'll start ripping here. Let's see, let's start off with the Desert Rally cars. This will be the 88 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Big giant knobby tires on it. Real cool version. Nice like an emerald green with a white top. Looks like it's got a roll bar in the inside. Like a desert racer style. I like the knobby tires, but I'm not a big fan of the wheel style. Looks like just a 5-star. Kind of a boring wheel. Not bad. It's blacked out, so it's not that, you don't really see it too much. I'll give you a little shot of what the base looks like. Giant off-road base to fit those giant tires. Cool, like, white top on it. Almost like it's got a vinyl top or something. So that's the Desert Rally Wagoneer. We'll set that one aside. And next up we'll do the 88 Dodge Macho Power Wagon from the Desert Car Culture Desert Rally series. Another really cool version. Like these wheels a lot better. This is like kind of look like aluminum 5 slots. More of a 70s style wheel. Really cool Dodge truck. It's got the light bar / roll bar in the back, open bed. It's got big beefy bumpers and a crash bar on the front. Little chrome footsteps underneath the doors on both sides. Looks like it has a winch maybe on the front brush guard or smash bar. Nice knobby tires. I like the aluminum slot looking wheels. Give you a shot of the base. Very off-road 4x4 stance base to fit those big giant tires under it. Give you a little shot of the top and the bed. Looks like the bed is part plastic to save on cash from Hot Wheels. But very cool version. Glad I was able to add one of these to the collection. Alright, set that aside. Next up we got the Punisher van in blue. Crack that baby open. This one, can't remember if the black one has, this one looks like it's got like a skull logo on the other side. I'll have to check my black one to see if the black one has that skull logo. Yeah, it does. This one is a little bit easier to see because it's almost in a different color. It's like a medium blue satin paint, and then the skull logo is a dark blue. So it's real easy to see that skull logo. On the black one, it's not as easily visible because I think it's like a gloss black and maybe like a flat black logo. Looks like it's got slightly different wheels on it than the original. The original had just like Moon Eye dog dish style flat wheels. And I'll just demo it's got a little slider here. So this gun is posable and it can slide in and out. Not super easy, but there's what it looks like with it in. And then this little gun turret on top moves around. And then you got the open door. Unfortunately, the door does not close. And it's got that little crash bar on the front. I just happen to have the original black version handy. So take a look at those wheels. And then here's the black version. And you can see it's got the different wheels with the just barely visible flat black skull. If you hold it in the light just right, you can see it pretty easily, but when you're looking at it straight on, it's not quite as visible. See, like there you would almost not be able to see it, but in the light it's pretty visible. So 2 different wheel versions, 2 different colors, little different colored, I'm not sure what that is, some sort of a radar thing or something, that little dome on top. Alright, next up we got the new Mystery Machine from the newest Hot Wheels Premium set. I think this has the same wheels as the Super Treasure Hunt. Like I said, this Mystery Machine is very similar to a previous release. Has slightly different wheels. But there is another Mystery Machine Premium release that was the exact same body and tempo as this, except for it has Scooby-Doo kind of busting out on the passenger side, I believe. Like kind of busting through the body with his head sticking out. Just on the tempo design, not an actual head sticking out. And this one has slightly different wheels. So I'm a big Mystery Machine fan. I think the card art is really awesome on this one, so I'll probably buy a second one to keep it carded and hang it on the wall. But there's the newest Mystery Machine release, Scooby-Doo van. Alright, I'll set that aside. Very cool. Now we got this sucker, and this one's going to take a while to open, I think. This is M2 model kit, Starsky and Hutch van. I'm going to pause the video while I get it out of the packaging. Okay, I got the M2 Starsky and Hutch van. That's not really what it is, but that's what I refer to it as. It comes with the little lift thing, and the body's screwed to the base. Comes with the little screwdriver. It's part of the kit. And then you get a little instruction sheet, because it is a model kit. And you get a little bin. Be real careful when opening these up, because all the wheels, the rims, and the axles are just in between two pieces of plastic. And if you're not careful when you're opening them, they can spill it on the floor and go rolling into who knows where. It has a little Ford emblem. I don't think it's a sticker. It's just a piece of cardboard, I believe. And then here's the little insert with all the like loose wheels and rims. Two different wheel versions, two different tire versions, and then like a tiny little bag with some axles in it. So you can put those together, whichever tires and wheels you choose, and the axles. Maybe if I get that together, I'll show that at the end. Or maybe I'll save that for a different day. We got a couple more here to cut open. Okay, next up we got this Colonel Square Body M2 limited production. 3,600 pieces worldwide. Here's it in the case. Just give you a quick shot of what it looks like in the case. Not really sure if the exhaust pipes are supposed to be sticking up that high. Might be like a little flaw in mine, or they just need to have a little adjustment done to them. This looks like it's some sort of twin turbo race setup, slammed. I'll take the cover off for you, just so we can get a better look at it without the glare. I'll try to give you some engine detail. But yeah, the exhaust pipes seem like they're sticking up kind of high, like they would supposed to be tucked in a little bit better, like more wrapped to the frame, I would think. But you know, seems like the exhaust pipes would be like down here a little bit more instead of up here. But you know, sometimes M2 quality is not the greatest. Real cool version. I really dig the paint job. And here's the detailed motor. Looks like it's got some sort of twin turbo setup and downpipe or blow off valve. What do we call it? I really like the big fat slicks on the back. I wish they made a van with slicks like that. I mean, it would be kind of expensive to buy a few of these just to steal the wheels off of them for like a van project, but it would be kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that. Just buy an extra just for the wheels. It's got something on the back. Colonel Square Body. So I think I'm going to keep this one on the base and keep it in the original acrylic case. But just wanted to give you guys a quick shot of it. The only issue I have is with the exhaust pipes. The exhaust system in the back, it just seems like it's sticking up way too high. It shouldn't be up that high, but if I took it off the base, maybe there's some sort of way to adjust it, or I could heat them up and bend them down, but you shouldn't really have to fix your die-cast when you're buying them brand new. So that's that one. And then next up we got two RAM chargers from Greenlight. This one is, I'm not sure if this is something new. Actually, it has some sort of, oh, I think it's because these tops are not glued on or part of the body. They're just like set on there. So it's got that little clear plastic ring around it, like a clear plastic band to hold the top on. And this one is like a, I think it's a fairly new version. It's like a more lifted style where it's got kind of like a suspension lift or a body lift on it where it sits up in the air a little higher. They all, as a rule, usually have the big fat spare tire on the back, and I think most of them have a little trailer hitch on the back. But this is a real cool, like 70s retro styling, like the stripes on it. Not really sure what it says on the fender. I'll have to read it. My camera is generally not that good at seeing really small details. Looks like the hood opens. Pretty detailed engine in there. I'll give you a shot of that. And give you a shot of the base. It's got some nice off-road looking tires on it. I guess I could get my knife and cut this plastic trim off, or this plastic band, and then I can show you what I mean about the top. See, it just sits on there and it just comes off. So I mean, if you want to display it like open style, like a Jeep, I just don't like how it doesn't really have a roof then though. It's kind of weird. Like there's no roof above the driver or passenger seat, so it looks a little bit odd. I could see if it had a roof and it looked more like a pickup truck then, and it was just an open bed. But it's weird that the doors have window surrounds, but there's no roof. If you wanted to have the top come off, you know, then it would be all convertible, and if the doors didn't have tops of the doors, like, or surrounding the glass, and it would just look like a convertible all the way. That might be interesting. Maybe some customizers would do something like that. Just cut the tops of the doors off and just make it like a full convertible. But that's that one. And then we'll check out this red and white one. And this one is just a regular street stance style. Still's got some knobby tires, but this one has a plow on the front. So this one has like an extra accessory, plow and lights on the front. So that's kind of neat. But you can see how this one, it doesn't have as much of a body or suspension lift. The tires fit in the wheel well pretty well. Still got that bulky rear tire on the back. Same size wheel as the rest. The wheels are pretty wide on this casting. I could see having wide rear wheels, but having wheels that wide in the front isn't very realistic because the vehicle would just not steer with wheels that wide. It would probably rub. So there's a little shot of the sides and the bottom. Give you a little different angle on the plow and the light bar in the front. Just a little extra piece. Not sure. Yeah, this one has the top that comes off too. But this one didn't have the plastic little clear tape on it or whatever to hold it on. But they sit on there pretty easily. I much prefer, Greenlight sells a few versions where it doesn't come with a top, And then they do sell versions that do come with the top. I really prefer the ones that do have the top. I just like the way it looks, and those are generally the ones that I collect. I do have quite a few in the background, and I'll give you a shot of those at the end of the video. So here we are. Two cool Ram chargers. Okay, I got this M2 Starsky and Hutch style van put together. Got the wheels and the axles on it. I'm going to take another look at this passenger side. It looks like it might have some paint flaws on this version, but it looks good on the driver's side. Looks pretty good all the way around for the most part. I'm not sure what that black stuff is though on the door there. I'll have to see if there's any way to clean that up. See if that will come off. Just noticed it. You can see the black on the wheel well and underneath the white stripe there's some black stuff there. So I'll have to see if I can get some sort of cleaning fluid and see if I can get that black stuff cleaned off. So, but those are the wheels that I chose. The chrome 5 spokes. They had some other 5 spokes on Redline tires that were kind of more of a gunmetal gray and not the chrome. I like the shiny chrome, kind of matches the Starsky and Hutch style a little bit better from the original TV show. But there it is, M2 model kit. Fought me a little bit, but it wasn't too hard to put together. Just basically had to put the tires on the wheels and the wheels on the axles, and you have to take the chassis out of the body first to put the axles and wheels on. You can't put the wheels won't work in the wheel wells without the chassis with the body off. So so that's it for this video pretty much. If you want to stick around, I'll give you a shot of the Ram chargers that I have. Pretty much everything we got this week. Let's zoom out. So lots of good stuff. We got Matchbox cars, we got M2s, we got green lights, Corgis, Hot Wheels, a little bit of everything this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy, and my Instagram, that_diecast_van_guy. And if you want to hang around, I'll give you a little shot of my Ram charger collection. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Alright, a little extra content for you guys as promised. Here's my Ram charger / trail duster green light collection. I'm up to 9 now with the 2 that I added today. This one right here is from a hitch and tow series, Terminator hitch and tow. Another lifted version here with like a kind of a desert racer style. Fairly new casting. This flat black one is really cool, or version I should say. Here's a new lifted style one that I added, and the new red and white with the plow on the front. So these are all real cool versions. These are all ones that have the roof on them. There are more out there that are sold that I do not have, different versions that don't come with a roof. I was able to get a couple extra roofs from my buddy Paul Wooten, so I might be picking up a few more of those in the future and adding roofs to them. So just a little extra content for you guys. Thanks for watching again. I appreciate it. Have a great day.